Hear me out. That is what we're going to be talking about today, okay? But understand, these are not my hear me outs. These are yours. That is me absolving myself of the responsibility of having to explain to myself in the morning, to the one above, to my parents, to my loved ones. Because a lot of y'all need help, okay? Y'all made me very worried. I learned a lot of things about my fan base. One of those is that, brother, nobody is safe. And two, I have a fair amount of goonettes in my fan base. I didn't realize that. Welcome aboard. Apparently it's more than like just 3 women, and one of those is my mom, and 2 of those are just 2 people that I didn't know actually existed in watching this. So hello there. Y'all have problems too. Y'all aren't escaping this, because we're going to be going over hear me outs that are so unhinged that they range from Aunt Fanny, the Death Claws, the bird from Rio, to Kim Jong-un's sister. Brother, we might have lost the plot. Okay, we might have lost the plot, but I'm already too far gone where this video is getting recorded. And these are going to be my honest reactions to each of these, because I just got these. I got the photos. I get to elaborate on these. If you enjoy these types of videos, like the community ones, please consider a like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That is the goal. And if you enjoy this I will do a part 2. I will do a part 2 to the Hear Me Out video. This is enough. I'll do a Hear Me Out one. We did some hot takes. I'll do another one of this. And with all that out of the way, if you've already hit the subscribe button to stay notified, let's get into the Hear Me Outs video. Let's go. Aunt Fanny from the Robot movie. I think it's called Robots. Brother, I see the vision. I actually understand what you're trying to say. Now, understand, she gives off that aunt vibes. However, it's not like the aunt from a Big Hero 6, and I'm sorry, bro, the Big Hero 6 aunt, I don't know her name, but I wish to, brother. That one would get me, okay? However, Aunt Fanny, there is something there. There is some forbidden sauce there. However, I don't know what my strat would be, brother. She's made of metal, and the truth is, man. Okay. What would be? The problem is it's so obvious, okay? And maybe there's like an adapter that we can use for biological beings and the robot being. But I'm not liking my chances on there. And maybe this is going to turn into something where I'm getting with a car. And there were a lot of people that were trying to do Sally from Cars. And to that I say, that's not even a hear me out. For a lot of y'all, that's a hold me back. When we're looking at Aunt Fanny from Robots, I get it. It's not a yes. It's not a yes. I do got to preface that. That is not a yes, but it is most definitely in an I get it, okay? That is really where I'm going to be leaving this one. A Death Claw from Fallout. New Vegas to be more specific. Okay, yep, this is a goonette right here. Absolutely. You ever notice that, bro? Our hear me outs are like some women that aren't as attractive. They'll be like, the Death Claw! I know, I listen. Actually, let's look at the name of this, because some of y'all self-reported with some of your names. This is Tam X Kinney. You edited this one, so you said something different. Ooh, okay, I ain't not getting anything from that profile pic. However, I already know, I have a mental image of what you look like right now, and that's not meant to be an insult, okay? Not at all. I understand what strat you're going with, okay? I know you've probably seen a Death Claw hand, and you were probably thinking to yourself, I know exactly the type of person you are. That's not even a question in my mind. However, it's not that I get it, but I can be in the frame of mind where I am getting this one, okay? Like that's the problem that I have. And it's not a maybe. It's a If you came up to me and were like, hey, my hear me out is the Death Claw from Fallout. Who are you with? I want to know. That's the funniest part. Okay, whenever like a girl gives you their hear me out, and whether they're with somebody or they're with you, I just want to let you know that is a reflection on you. So if you ask a girl what their hear me out is, and they give you a Death Claw, I would press her on, why are you with me then? You might be getting a compliment. That's all I'm saying, man. You might be getting a compliment right then. Bro, and I'm gonna keep it right there. Debbie from Invincible. Ooh, ooh, yes. Well, yes. Yeah. Now. Please. Now. Yes, brother. I'm sorry. Y'all struck gold. People talking about Eve or Amber. Dog, no. Not even Anissa. No. You're missing the sauce, bro. Debbie is the one. Debbie is the bag to be secured. Debbie is the pristine. Debbie is the S tier. See, I'm sorry, bro. If I have to explain it from you, we are two different types of people, okay? I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop some ball knowledge on you, dog. I'm sorry, the type of person that Debbie is inside of Invincible, that is the woman to be sought after. That is the woman to be going after. Okay, I'm sorry. I get it, bro. So some of these hear me outs are literally just nymphs from Celtic mythology. But the thing about the nymph is they will drown you. They will, brother. You will not make it out of that one alive. But Debbie will make you stronger the longer that you were with her. That is the one that you should be looking for. Find ya Debbie. Do not find ya Amber. That is what I'm really trying to say here. Debbie is a yes! Put her right there. Absolutely zero quest. Ethan from EthanOnEverything. Let me actually... You know what? Let's look at your comment really quick. Let me find that. 178 likes from Corey Jasper. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, man. On one hand, I'm flattered. On the other hand, I am deeply disturbed. Okay, listen, man. I've been trying to go on my looks-maxing arc, okay? I've been trying to do my self-improvement thing. Let me tell you something, bro. Getting used to this is very difficult because every once in a while, like, I'll go through life as, like, a very, like, nothing's changed in my life whatsoever. And then, every once in a while, somebody will send me a video of me in a thirst trap. And I'm over here like, dog, you're not getting a lot of likes. You are doing this for the love of the game. And I do appreciate it. But don't do too many because it does get concerning. But I do appreciate it. That's not me fishing for compliments because I'm like a solid 7 to a 7.5. But apparently bro, oh no, here's another one. There was a time where I was like, on TikTok, they'll do like EthanOnEverything for searches and then they'll do like the autocomplete. There was a time where EthanOnEverything girlfriend ? Came up. There was a time. And then I clicked on that, completely unrelated to me. So I got humbled really quick, okay? I guess I'm just not that type of creator, bro. I just got to be one of the boys. And to that I say, hell yeah! Okay, where am I going to put myself? Well, I'm not going to get with myself. So I'm going to say, bro, what? If you tell me, bro, you're my hear me out. Bro, what? That would actually be my reaction to this, okay? I've met a few of you guys in person. I try to make it a cool thing. But don't get old touchy-feely on me. That's where I'm drawing the line. Okay? That's all I'm going to elaborate on. If you see me in public, don't go out to grab me. That is the only thing that I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. I will. Bah! Bah! I will do that. But, I'm sorry, I'm going to put it in a bro what. Eve from Wally. That one guy. 122 likes! You know what, bro? This gave me faith in my fan base. Ooh, yeah, 100%. Dog, here's the thing about Aunt Fanny. Aunt Fanny, she keeps the business out, okay? You know what you're getting with an Aunt Fanny. It's in the name. The problem, no, not the problem. Actually, it is the problem. The problem with Aunt Fanny in there is that there's no anticipation of what could be. There is only what I can see. When you're looking at an Eve from Wall-E, there's a bit more of a, what's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah. And she'll be like, and I'm like, This is one of my most unhinged videos, dog. I'm playing like devil's advocate for some of these. I get it. I can't explain it. I do get it, though. I do. I'm not going to judge you too hard on this one. There has to be something. You're telling me that these overblown baby people are somehow are spilling the Bisquick and making more babies? You're telling me they're doing that? No, there has to be a way. There has to be a different way. You know what? I get it. And it's at the top of I get it. Right next to my Queen Debbie. I think that's a fair take. Hornet from Hollow Knight. Bro, it's less than a week. How have the Gooners taken over? And brother, I'm sorry. I said I don't get it, and y'all actually spammed me with Hornet cosplays. Bro, I gotta get with a girl that cosplays. That's what I'm starting to learn about myself. I think I found a weakness of myself, and I don't know how to feel about that. I found a kryptonite, and I don't like how that makes me feel. But bro, those Hornet cosplays kind of hit different. But the fact is, brother, see a bug, dude. See, not only a bug, she's like a stick bug. And I think that's the problem. I think if you're judging everything's goon ability from its cosplay, brother, I'm sorry. Cosplaying is like the acceptable version of like a girl's fantasy to roleplay. I'm sorry, I gotta out a few of you, but I'm sorry. Game recognizes game. I see what you're doing, and you're not slick, but I allow it because, frankly, some of y'all look good in cosplay. I'm going to put it in. No, because then some of y'all ruin it, and it's like, it's weird. That's the thin line you gotta do, like, whenever you're seeing, like, cosplay communities, is on one side, you see, like, the pretty side, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's like a siren's call. They're, like, bringing you in, and then you get hit with a, bah, no! And that's how it feels. Like, even then, that's there. I nearly fell down that rabbit hole being like, some of you cosplaying girls look good. I gotta remind myself that, no, brother, it's a siren song. You nearly had me. I'm putting it in maybe. You nearly had me, but I pulled away. With the strength in myself, I was able to pull away. Maybe, though. Jar Jar Binks, and no, I will not elaborate. Okay. I don't know what to say. It's the tongue, isn't it? It's the tongue. I know. I now know. I know now. Bro, what? That is, yeah. I was innocent for like 3 seconds. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Oh, gee willikers. It's the tongue. That's what it is. Oh, you ain't slick. That's the thing, bro. Whenever, like, and I am assuming, some of y'all are gonna be like, well, actually, no. Again, I gotta pull that. Sometimes when a woman gives you their hear me out, that is a forbidden conversation, because they reveal a lot about themselves. You just gotta think through it really quick. And I now know everything that I need to know about you based off you gave me Jar Jar Binks. You had time. You had time to give your answer, and you gave Jar Jar Binks, so I'm gonna put it in, bro, what? But I understand. Kim Jong-un's sister, actually, most people would probably agree. Yes. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. There's something there. I can't quite explain it. Maybe it's like that Romeo and Juliet type of thing, because I know our love would be forbidden. It'd be like the humble American YouTuber and basically the North Korean princess. And it wouldn't go well. But, like, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I can't explain it. And she looks like she likes stepping on people. Does that make sense? She looks like she's going to hit me with, she's going to stub on my toes and laugh at me. That's what I feel like. But there's something there that I can't quite explain, man. And I think this is like a personality test, dude. This is tough. I'm finding some things out about myself, I get it. I do get it. But it's not a yes. She's not a Debbie. She is not a Debbie. And maybe, is she giving off? No, she's not giving off Debbie. What blasphemy am I doing right now? I can't betray my Queen Debbie. I get it, but almost maybe. I'm gonna put it right there. Marin from Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, nah, you ain't slick. I know what you're talking about. Yes! Brother, this is not a hear me out. This is a hold me back. This is not a hear me out. This is a take me. That is what this is, brother. You mean to tell me my boy Cal Kestis was able to get with a goth witch mommy from Star Wars? You mean to tell me my boy Cal got that? Good on him, dude. You ever play a game and you're so impressed by the character you're playing at, you're like, yeah! That's what I felt when Cal Kestis was bagging Marin. Not a lie. I was like, yeah, Cal. Yeah! That's how I feel, bro. I felt like me and Cal were on the same wavelength. Yes! No quest. Yes! Mordecai from Regular So, from Lila, yeah, Lila Baz. You're like one of the 5 women in my audience, so I will be a little bit nicer. And to be fair, this isn't like a crazy one. Mordecai? Brother? No. Sister! Mordecai! Low-key kind of a bum, dude! Dudette. This is weird. I'm usually using the term brother. Brother! Sister! Mordecai! Bro, Mordecai ain't got no loyalty. Mordecai is obsessed with the puppy love stage. I'm sorry. I now know everything I need to know. My read on you already is that you fall in love deeply, and you fall in love deeply within those first 3 months. But then most of the relationships in your life, maybe you're in a happy relationship right now, most of the relationships in your life go out of that honeymoon phase and then you drift away. And you see Mordecai as somebody that represents the honeymoon phase in your relationships. And you seek that. You want that. You want to feel obsessed over. And there's no shame here. There's no shame here, Lila. But I understand what you're talking about. And this is where I got to gauge you. Mordecai is the guy that'll love you in the short term. Rigby is the man who will love you in the long term. That is what you need to look for. Mordecai folds. Mordecai fold to Margaret. Fold to CJ. And that's another one, bro. I'm sorry. Margaret and CJ never was a debate. If you go to Margaret, you're done. If you go to CJ, you're the one. That is what I have to say to this, okay? But as a dude, I think I can offer you that's more of a maybe. That should be an I get it, but that's a maybe because I'm just offering you he ain't the one, sis. He ain't the one for you, sis. That's why I gotta put it in maybe. Hear me out, Meat Canyon. I assume you mean Papa Meat. It's the voice, isn't it? Yeah, it's the voice for you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you an ASMR guy. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I know everything I need to know about you. But no, I mean that in a good way. None of this is in a negative light. I just see you a little. I do mean this. You can tell a lot by a person what their hear me outs are. You can actually make like a good read on somebody. Bro, like it happened like JJK. I never understood, like Toto would ask what your taste in woman is. If you have the same taste in women or they like name something there, that is like a legitimate brotherhood. And I'm sorry, when you're saying Papa Meat, I actually understand what you're saying. I think you're a voice person. You're somebody who pours the Bizquick or has the Bizquick laid in the dark. And you're big in the auditory. You're an auditory person. That's what I'm gathering on you. That's my read. You can confirm anything that I'm saying. And here's the truth. I'm like doing reads here. I think that's an I get it. I think that is an I get it. The fact is, bro, it's like committed artist, bro. He's an artsy guy. He's funny. He can sing. He got a good voice on him. Bro, he has a dope haircut. He runs one of my favorite podcasts ever, Creek Cat. Yeah, bro, I get it. The female bird from Rio. Yes! 100%, bro. What is this? That's not a hear me out. That's not even a hold me back. That is, I'm already there. You're not moving me. 100%, bro. Yes, the bird. I don't even know what her name is. I don't need to know that. Bro, turn me into a bird. That's all I need. That's all I need right there, bro. I don't care, man. Turn me into a duck. I'm ready to go. I got this. I'm running it, man. 100%. That's another thing, bro. Rio had no business having as many baddies as they did. Rio had no business. I knew what they were doing. They were trying to build up some money to go save the Blue Macaw, so they started endorsing the Gooners. And I realized what you're doing, so you made every single woman in the entire movie fine. I see what you're doing. You're not slick. I'm putting... Yes, you did your work. It's the same that all the Blue Macaws went extinct. That's also really sad, but I'm going to put it in yes. Ryuk from Death Note. Your man has a fade. 100% he does. He wears a silver chain. He wears black jeans. 100%. And he has an edgy humor. 100% he does. And he has earrings, but he has one stud earring. That's my read on you. I actually think I got that one down to a T. I know. What's a further read that I can make? Ooh, that's tough. Because when we're looking at a Ryuk, like the thing is I would judge you more if you said Light Yagami, because that to me is that you don't really care about a judge of character. Ryuk's, I think you're looking at Ryuk is you want somebody that's like mean to the rest of the world, but somebody that's funny and nice to you. You want somebody that scares the world, but they become, you become their world. They don't care about anything else that happens. You want to be obsessed over. You want to be their world. You want to be the one that they're the only ones honest to. You want somebody that's invisible to everybody else, but is there for you. And the truth is, I can't judge you too much for that. I can't. Now, other than that, is it a fingers thing too? Is it? You know what? That's a maybe. I'm going to put it right there. I think that's a fair take. The Sangheili from Halo, the Argonians from Elder Scrolls, and the reason why I'm laughing is the comment, that one hell jumper. These drugs have a pot. Yo, where'd Dave go? It's like in Halo, and the hell jumpers come out, and they like don't see you for like 30 minutes, and you come back. Yo, it was crazy over here. And then there's like a Sangheili running away. You're like, Dave, why didn't you do anything with that? What? I didn't see anything. Now I'm going to be real here. I don't know how I'm going to read this one. I don't. I don't have any read. The Sangheili and the Argonians is kind of crazy. I don't know if you like them strong, but that's not a crazy take. It's the voice. You're an auditory person. No, because the Argonians have a really tough voice to listen to. And no, but it raspy though. I am having trouble getting a read on you. That's tough. Are you an Arbiter person? If it's Arbiter, you're a voice guy, 100%. Yeah, now if it has to be Arbiter then. It has to be. Yeah, I think that is you. But then you're Argonian, it's like, nah, not even that. They just had... Bro, I'm sorry. The Argonians from, like, Riverwood sound like they were, like, smoking 15 packs a day for 15 years, and I'm over here like, can you shut up? Honestly, bro, like... I'm putting it there. I'm gonna put it in That's not a bro what. I see what you're saying, but it's a that's what I'm saying. The carpet from Aladdin. Who posted this? 9 likes. Okay. How do I say that? You know what's fucked up? Okay. Can I say this? Can I say it? I was with a girl for a time, and we had like a hear me out conversation, and she unironically hit me with the carpet from Aladdin. And I think that was the thing. Like, I was just so intrigued by why she said that. Like, I legitimately was like obsessed for a moment, because I was like, how? And it's like, I think I might have a read. The type of person that does a hear me out of the carpet Aladdin is somebody that needs a little bit of uplifting here and there. I think they're naturally going on the more negative side. They keep themselves busy with other things that they do in their life that they do not see, and they need somebody to tether them back to reality. They need somebody that's a little bit more lighthearted. They don't have to say anything. Your love language is gestures and not words of affirmation. That is what I'm gathering from you. You don't need somebody to say that they love you. You don't need somebody to say that they care about you. You need somebody that'll put in the effort that they care about you. And I think that is why I think that's the carpet thing. I do. I think that's my take that I'm going here. You want somebody that is more of an actions and less of a words type of person. But yeah, I don't. That's literally the only take that I can get out of this, and I hope that I'm batting pretty high percentage right here. But that is a bro what. That will always be a bro what. I am literally like bending over backwards to make this justified for you, bro. What? The dealer from Buckshot Roulette. I don't get it. Now this one I just don't get. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you, cause it's like you want somebody mean, girl. You want a bad boy? But it's not even bad. He's just like I actually don't get this one. What's my read on you? You want somebody aggressive? And like there's other choices on here. I don't get it. I actually, this is one that I'm stumped. The carpet from Aladdin made more sense than this one. I'm sorry. The dealer is going in a bro what. That's going in a bro what, not even a question. The dragon from Shrek. Is it bad I actually know what you're talking about? And I think what it is you want somebody, you want somebody that is like a diamond in the rut. You want somebody that like you see as the most desirable thing, and that other people like get an idea of what you're looking at, but they're not like wow. But you see something and she's nice to you, but she's angry to the rest. I think this is a mommy thing. I really do. I think either this is a mommy thing or like a best friend's big sister type of thing. You want somebody that's mean to the rest of the world, but she has a little gooey side for you. And to that I say, I get it. I really do get that. I you know what? Am I actually going to say this? That's an I get it. That is an I get it. I'll give you that 100%. Hear me out. Tommy Taffy. No, I will not explain. Also the deep voice that does the Reese's commercials. From Stretch Usual. I think I know what you like. I don't want to say what you like. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I being clear right now? I know. I'm going to say your name one more time. I'm going to say your name. Stretch Usual. Listen here, Stretch. I know what you want. I know what you like. Calm it down. Like a lot. Tommy Taffy? Are we being for real? That's crazy. No, that one's wild. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That one's one of the craziest ones. And brother, I've heard before the voice from Arby's commercials, and that made more sense. The voice from Reese's, though. You want to be told what to do. That's my gathering from this. Yeah, I think I understand, but I don't want to say it. You know what? That's an A. That's an A. Yeah, I'll put it right there. The xenomorph from Alien. I'm not gonna elaborate. 93 likes from Big Randy. Okay, dog, we know. Buddy, we know. I know. You see that tongue coming out and you're like, whew. It sends a shiver down my spine. You're a slobber person, aren't you? Yeah, yeah, this is a strange one. This is, Like, the way that the xenomorph was designed, I understand where they were going, but I also am like, I know what the guy who designed it does. Does that make sense? You're into some wild shit. You're into some wild stuff, bro. There ain't no other way around it. You are into some wild stuff. And my read on you? You're kind of similar to a Deathclaw. I think you're similar to a Deathclaw gal. That's what I would put you. And a few people I've heard Enderman before, but like I think this is like a crazier version of that. I'm gonna put it in The Arbiter from Halo made a bit more sense to me though, because at least there's a voice element. This guy's just pissed. And there you go. That is me ranking your hear me outs. Dog, this was unhinged. Like part of me hopes this doesn't do as well as I think it's gonna do. Because if I make another one of these, it only gets worse. I'm aware how y'all are going to operate. It will literally always get worse. And if you enjoy this video, please consider a like, comment, and subscribe. And just try to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's the goal. 500,000 before the release of GTA 6. Thank you for supporting the video. Getting to this far means the most. And with all that out of the way, I will see you all in the next video. Adios, guys.